Good morning. Welcome to another one of these. So, yeah, same rules as last time. It's going to be on very hard Infinite Nightmare, though. And I have not played this in ages, nor have I ever played it on very hard. So, it's kind of the whole idea is just, yeah, to see whether the puzzles can be figured out if combat isn't as much of a thing. Now, who do I want to be here? I want to say Raymond? I think Raymond was the cop guy I'm thinking of here.
Outbreak.
Gonna kind of do like a Tom goes to Outbreak kind of thing going on here.
Outbreak.
So all these guys start off with Magnum. In this case, an infinite one. Now, what I do remember about this scenario is basically that the second half is utter BS. So it starts off as just a bunch of zombies around a maze, and then it ends up with a scenario. Well, around the middle you have a scenario where your virus starts going up super fast, and they don't exactly tell you why, other than a slight little ad-lib thing, in which they... Oh yeah, that's the different cop guy. Whatever. Alright. Play as cop guy. I don't need that blood bag yet. Actually, you know, I better get out of here where this area gets overrun later on. So yeah, the I don't remember the puzzles at all. I know that the second half has a ton of leeches in it. I know that the gas puzzle thing's solvable with duct tape, if I can remember where to find it. And I know one of these has a subway token thing for extra points. Oh, cool. Got a special item. Those basically are just for score. Okay, what does it say? Oh god, it's this puzzle. Now I vaguely remember it. So yeah, they expect you to friggin' decipher codes. So I don't really know how that's gonna figure into this whole thing. Okay, knife, don't need it, because I've got an infinite gun. Probably check up here for my AI partner, see if I can find one of them. For 325 for something or other. Controls are a little bit laggy in some cases. Alright, I get that this guy probably comes up later. So, he'll probably be back at some point. Oh, shoot. Pop-up come up here all of a sudden. Yeah. Looks like there's a zombie around someplace. Okay, that took care of him. Yeah, personally, I'm about 99% certain this is just going to end in tragedy. I just want to drop that blood bag there. I know I'll need it later. Definitely need that more than bullets. Breakable. Crap. Nope, 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 nope. Not. Now this mechanic right here. If they had some better way of implementing it, this game would be a lot more sensible. I'm just assuming since it's breakable I have to go here. And that's what little I remember from hard mode. That's something, so there's some kind of item. Didn't fall down though. Sounds like movement stopped. Vent. I know for crawling through the vent, that's the subway guy's deal. Everyone else is too scared to go in it. of getting eaten in one of these. Knife? Why is there a butcher knife? Stick. Remember there being a note in one of these. And, hang on, let me shut off this thing here. Why it keeps coming up. There. Fixed. Yeah, I know one person gets eaten in one of these. I know one of the bathrooms has some sort of note. I know that in order to actually get down to the lower floor, you need to go solve the power puzzle, which is that weird code from earlier. Well, I'm guessing that's that lady that got eaten. That. Toilet flush. And she got eaten as she was flushing the toilet. And yeah, one thing I vaguely, well, not even vaguely, the only thing I vividly remember about this scenario is when it comes to, first of all, I don't take any extra shots in the hallway. That little gas canister that it auto-aims towards, that thing has killed me a few times. Difficulties. And this one different? Okay. Add difficulty by adding breakable doors. That's just nonsense. Because again, this is, I believe, the second most powerful gun in the game. Or third, actually, because you got this one, you got the Deagle, and, number apparently. Oh, come on. Okay, accidentally shot that thing open. This. One, hopefully. Yeah, by this point, you wouldn't even have a gun, so that's... Well, unless you're playing as this guy, in which case I would have run out of bullets long ago. That there. These. Yeah, I vividly remember that there's a lot more zombies than some other scenarios that show up in this one. Oh, the break room. Okay, so I guess that puzzle's here? Power, herb. Okay. So, okay, have to redo this through here. Get the power back on, though. Yeah, there's a thing to get to part 2. Again, all well and good, but where's the power turns on button? I'm just gonna pretty much take this for the sake of having it out of the way, because I want this. I didn't even run into any of my AI helpers, so hopefully they haven't gotten themselves in yet. Just show up and leave? Rude. Okay, so I have to turn on the power somewhere else. That's tungsten. I could have sworn B was the one that was all bald and stuff. One looks like that guy from Avatar. Okay. presumably I have to turn on the power somewhere else. Oh my god, I hate this map already because of friggin' full lag right now. That air purifier, you need that for not dying in part 2. These zombies everywhere. Maybe this is the one down, yeah. And bye-bye AI partner. Fire, please. Thank you. Yeah, for the record, I'm mashing on the button. I don't know if you can... I'm mashing on the thing and it's not really replying for some reason. Some kind of weird emulation thing. Just in certain areas it does this. Concrete piece. Be useful for bashing something. Ew. No? Ew. No. I think it's a... Yeah, control room. There we go. Has to be useful, right? Oh, right. It's this room. There's somebody right over here. No? And one of the difficulties, there was somebody right over here, like, every time I showed up. Right? What? Yeah, this is one of those rooms I was thinking of that gets constantly invaded. Two emblems to start the brain. Okay, that much I knew. Triple lock and that. Yeah, 0325. Oh my god. Friggin' just stop. Alright. I'm gonna try it once again in case I ended something wrong, but I'm assuming... Okay. Right. Okay, are we done? Are we done with this door now? Cool. Can I read this freaking puzzle? Now I remember why I hated this room so much. Like, okay, figure out this puzzle. Oh wait, here's a billion things to fight you. Okay. So, for the drawer... How even is this? Yes, off. You're kidding me, right?
Hey! Excuse me!
Weirdly flamboyant special ops guy, can you help, please? Oh, you suck. You suck.
Excuse me! Excuse me! Come on!
Dude, what is with these...
Excuse me!
Okay, what is going on here? I think I'm gonna stop
Excuse
using
me.
these,
Excuse
characters here.
me! Excuse me! Excuse me!
Oh my god, that's delicious.
Hello?
I think this drawer is gonna have to remain closed because I have no idea how to figure out that puzzle, and this is getting
Excuse
ridiculous.
me!
Who programmed this room? Honestly. Like, dude, just... If you're gonna have a puzzle room, let it be a puzzle room. That's already like 15 guys that broke into that room. And there's no one even out here. So it really is just that room where they repeatedly spawn. Something over here. Yeah, this is almost a guaranteed fail. I don't even know if I can make it to part 2 at this point. This is really the same place from before. Can't be. No, wait. No, I think this is from the opposite side. Yeah, no. This is the other side. It just all looks the same, and that's kind of the unfortunate part about this. Got some interesting stuff going on in terms of layout, but there definitely needed to be more stuff telling you which section's which. Okay, good to know the ceiling collapsed for no reason. Alright. And why are the toilets flushing? I'm trying to see if this door can break because there's smoke coming off. I guess it'll come off of everywhere, huh? Oh well. Well, I mean, I guess it does tell you east and west. Okay, random typewriter and a bathroom, because that's where you'd expect to find that, of course. Oh, not that? Okay. Oh, no. Not really a point going in there. So, that leaves the area underneath. There's something on the benches. Don't want to say that this is the place where you found one of the codes. Do I recall finding like a dead guy that Jim recognizes there? Maybe you only find him as him? Going. AI partners decided to be completely useless, I guess. Stop doing their own thing. One of them's probably dead. Whoa, okay, my controls are completely freaking out here. Not even remotely doing what I'm telling it to. Game? You want to chill a bit? Alright, there goes one guy. This is turning into a weird strategy game now. I'm pressing the button for like a second and he goes all the way to the other side.
Excuse me?
Are you going down there exactly? Yeah, I stopped hitting circle a while ago, but yeah, sure. Yep. Turn ahead, keeps on going. Okay. I've got some semblance of my controls back. It's actually funny because I did that kind of last stand scenario several times. Never really seemed to run into this problem. Alright. Go down to the tunnel. So this is kind of the last boss area once you get this far. Like literally the entire point of the scenario is to go back to this guy and just fight a guy at the very end here. Bullets around. This guy's in caution.
Hey!
ELAN. Okay, so I'm assuming... Look at that thingy. And again. What does this say exactly? There's only L and A here, so that's not going to do anything, so maybe it's the one that's missing? That's that first two sections entirely. ACDTS. FV. So EMNU, which... EMNUP. The hell does that mean? Oh, I have no idea. Time to go die, I guess. Thing is, this is one of those ones that's apparently semi-randomized. And the puzzles for this one, I never understood why the hell they would put in weird codes and stuff. Feels like running around and finding keys and doing that sort of thing is challenging enough on its own without all this other nonsense. Stopped pushing controls ages ago. Well, I guess it's time to enter the subway at any point. Do that much earlier in the other difficulties. Right. Seriously, I'm not even holding any buttons. Relax. Let's take the magazines. I'm just gonna put it there. Obnoxious. I hate everything about this scenario. Like I said, a little bit of a shame because got some interesting stuff going on. And it actually obviously goes a lot better once trolls aren't freaking out. Seems to be something to do with lighting. As far as I could find just kind of looking around, there didn't seem to be a whole lot of information on that. The power started, so no notes in here? Up here. Nothing up here either. How does that even leave? Alright, I asked you to start aiming like 20 seconds ago. Awesome.
Thank you. Yes.
Don't help or anything. You just run that way. Alright. Now one on the stairs, it's gonna... Oh, wait, no, he's just dead. Okay, bye-bye one guy. Bye-bye me next. Again, largely because my controls don't want to respond. The original version is definitely... It's got a lot of weird lag issues going on. But it's not like this. It's not just gonna straight up say, hey, you know, your controls don't work, haha, sucks to be you. That's still more of an emulation. So I'm gonna say, just right off the bat here, this feels like utter bullcrap. Like, dying or not dying, that's all well and good, but this puzzle makes no sense. And frankly, the level hasn't even opened up yet. I'm hitting the button over and over here. And that's it. Game over. So they don't go after you when you're on the ground, but really that's about it. Whatever. I'll try another one next. Oh, it actually might help me! Oh, no, you just collect that item and die instead. Okay, cool. Good to know picking up that knife was worth it. Don't, you know, shoot him or anything. That's fine. Oh, this is hilarious.
Hey! Excuse me.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna climb over your friggin' corpse here. Wow. I mean, at least he's polite about it. 30% apparently. That was not 30%. I picked up a bunch of hints and accomplished approximately none of the puzzles. So yeah, the way that that's supposed to go, you're supposed to go get the power turned on, then the subway doesn't go, you go to the basement, and then you make sure to pick up some duct tape out of the storage room, which you'd never know, to go patch up a hole in a pipe that's leaking, so you basically have to go turn on a bunch of things, except then the water or something that's supposed to be turned on is instead, it's pumping out a bunch of noxious gas. You just basically start dying really quickly and don't know why. And then wander around like a headless chicken for a while. That basically was my first few attempts. And, yeah, then you finally figure out, hey, you're supposed to turn it back off again, duct tape that hole, then, turn it back on again, and then you can go about your merry business of going and collecting a couple of emblems from different places, putting them in a subway, then dealing with a bunch of leeches, then collecting a bunch of weapons for the last boss, and then going to fight the thing, which is extremely obnoxious, because it's just got a really weird thing of just kind of hitting everybody everywhere. Actually, that describes a lot of the bosses in this. Interesting concept, utterly BS bosses. Anyway, doing this experiment on the next scenario next time. Thank you.